And here on the Spiel, we embrace that entrepreneurial spirit. You know, when anything's new and exciting and cutting edge, we bring it right here to you, the viewer. Phil McMahon, we are so happy that you're here today. Welcome.
Well, we appreciate you having us and giving us a little bit of time to tell you about our product.
Yeah, you know, okay, first of all, let's start from the beginning. You know, are a couple of folks sitting around going, hey, you know, what can we do to make $1 million? Oh, we'll invent an energy drink. Is that how it happened?
Actually, it was quite the opposite. The inventor of the formula that came up with the formulation for the smart drink was a physician who was going to medical school and had a family and needed to be able to concentrate and have that focus and still be able to be energized to get his chores and his task completed.
You know, I've noticed all the billboards. I mean, you've got some advertisement going on, and I've always wondered, I haven't drunk one yet. Drinking has had. But as I go down the road, I look at those everywhere. I'm thinking, I'm going to try it. It looks just refreshing, and it says a smart drink.
When it says smart, we're all over it.
Well,
I mean, we need some help.
Someone in the audience told me to drink a lot of it today. I'm not going to say who.
Absolutely. Well, that's the first point. It's not an energy drink, and that's the first distinction we want to make.
Okay.
It's a smart drink. It's designed to increase your focus, your working memory, your cognitive behavior, to give you that afternoon push. We're not marketing toward the extreme athlete or the more intellect, the doctor in his office doing a procedure.
So we can't really.
The college student, the newscast. That has to
Hey, we're in. We're in.
All
right,
we're good.
Boom.
Combine that with the niacin and vitamin D3. That's where the cognitive behavior to stimulate the working memory in the brain.
Fantastic.
And one of the highlights of it is it doesn't give you that crash that that typical energy drink would.
Good.
What about calories?
Well, right now we have, it's a very good question. We have two products on the market. We're waiting our third. The first one is the Vinci Inspire. It comes in a blue can. It's a blue raspberry flavor, which we'll try here just shortly.
Okay. Do you want to be smart or inspired? That's the first thing you have to ask yourself.
Well, you
right?
mix them together.
We like to think they go hand in hand.
So the other, because there's a lot of yellow, is it a lemony?
No, the Inspire, it has 120 calories and about 30 grams of sugar.
Okay.
The orange, the citrus, which is called 0G, zero gravity, and we'll look at the label in a minute, has the spaceman, still the Leonardo da Vinci with the beard, the face, but just a different vision. It has about 30 calories and about 10 grams of sugar. So that's our low-cal version, and it's a citrus flavor.
So what is it that you put in there to ensure that they're hooked and they got to have more and they stay with you?
Well, we think it's the flavor, and that's kind of been the long process. We could have put a product out, years ago, a couple of years ago, at the beginning stages, but we wanted the flavor. We wanted the solubility to be correct so that when the consumer drank it, it wasn't a one-time. We want them to,
come back.
Want that on a daily basis.
What's the third
sample
one that we're going to, that you said you're working on?
The third one, we're about 4 weeks out from receiving it. It's going to be called Aviate. It's going to be a more muscle version. It's going to be pumped up.
That's the one I need.
It's going to have a little more caffeine. It's going to have a little more sugar. And it's going to have the same cognitive ingredients, the D3, the niacin, but it's also going to be just amped up to give you just that little bit more.
Okay.
All right, let's try it. Let's see if I want to see if I have zero gravity, takeoff, pumped up, and I'm smarter all in one sip.
You got to mix it in one glass, I think.
All right.
The first is the
the little guys on the can.
This is the Blue Inspire. This is the Leonardo.
And that's all you need, just that little shot. I mean, you just down that, right, or you sip on it. What?
Some people come down on my gas.
Some people do. Most will sip it over the course of a few minutes.
Is this mine?
That is yours.
Okay. Oh, it smells good. It's refreshing. Oh, smell.
A six. Yeah.
Okay, here's to you and here's to me. But
This is
never
Inspire.
mind.
I could
That's
get
good.
hooked.
It is good. And I like that feeling when you drink something. It's like, your mouth will just smooth. It's good. It wakes up your taste buds.
It does, and it's just smooth.
Yeah.
Yes, it's very smooth. It doesn't have that initial bite that a lot of energy drinks may have. It's easier to drink.
And it don't have that at the end.
Doesn't have the aftertaste.
Stace.
Yeah.
Anybody?
Thanks, Matthew.
Go ahead. Julie, listen, she only licked around the top there. It's fine. You can still try it. Okay.
The next one is this one. This has only been on the market for a couple of weeks. It's
Oh.
out, just now getting out. It's not circulated in all the stores.
Okay.
We're trying to get it out there on a daily basis.
Okay. That's what we told you here on the
this is-
Spiel. New stuff.
This is
Zero
a
G.
Gravity, baby.
as in zero gravity. This is our low cal version with the citrus flavor.
I love the guy on the can.
Now that's good.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And that's the low-cal?
That is the low cal.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
really
Yeah,
good.
on a it's about 50-50 from the
It's so
people we've
peachy.
talked with.
Yeah,
That I've talked
peachy.
with, but me personally, I like the citrus flavor.
Yeah.
And we're also not only into the retail stores,
Mm.
but the local restaurants and bars
That-
are stocking it.
That's
and-
where you were going with that earlier.
and making they're making mixed drinks, and
Yeah.
several of them have just a Da Vinci menu for mixed drinks.
You got to be cool. I mean, and you thought of your artwork, obviously. So let's address that real quick as we get into the third. Here, guys. Talk about the artwork. I mean,
you
that's
said you went
that's a
from
cool
one
can.
idea and then it came to this.
Yes. Yes, we're very happy and very proud of our design that was done by the marketing team. It's from where it started. Like I said, this started 4 years ago. Our first delivery came in October, so it's not a product that just came about this year. Into the public realm, it is, but behind the scenes, it's been 4 years in the works, and it's kind of a 180 from what was envisioned.
Yes.
And the marketing team, that's what they do so well, and I think they've just knocked it out of the park with this design,
Yes.
with Da Vinci, with the yellow sunglasses. As the two you've seen here, one just as the Da Vinci, then one was a space astronaut. Then the next one's going to be Da Vinci Aviate. He's going to have the aviator glasses that are yellow, and it's going to be a red can, and it's going to be a red bearish flavor.
We talked about the venues in Illinois it's going to go to. What about getting it out of Illinois? What's that step?
That's our next step. We've actually just starting to grow. We're really prominent in the 4 or 5 area counties here locally, even though we are in about 160 locations in about 20 counties.
Isn't that cool that we had this drink first?
Hey, I'm not at all surprised.
Wow.
I mean, I'm not at
I'm
all surprised.
excited.
It's the Spiel.
Yeah.
And we have just signed with a local distributor, with Kerner Distributor, so anyone that has Kerner already delivered to, they can ask their salesperson to get this into their location. And they service customers in 61 of the 102 counties in the state of Illinois, so that's just something that's happened in the last couple of weeks, so we're really excited about that. We're really looking forward to expanding into the campuses on Southern Illinois and Carbondale, the University of Illinois, Illinois State, Bradley, Edwardsville, more into the St. Louis market, and that's going to be our focus for the next year. And then we're going, of course, we're going to be looking for distributors to get us outside of this area as well, because our goal is eventually not just be locally or nationally, is we want to be an international company.
Sure.
So
If you need 2 people to go overseas,
Yeah,
to,
we're available. We're free.
we'll keep that in mind.
Yeah. Well, we hope it takes off for you, and thanks so much
Yes.
for coming out to
I
share
appreciate
the
your
share the
time.
product.
Love
Thank
them.
you.
Thank you very
And we'll be right back.